Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go now. And pitching in this game, Paolo Espino. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs. But outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work.
That one ripped. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Kyle Schwarber blasts one out the other way. His 28th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Johan Camargo at the dish. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The next offering misses. And the count is even 2-2. And the pitch. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And that's outside. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Left-hand batter waits. And another ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at second. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Runner at second, nobody out. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. With 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. And a 1-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Next offering is fouled back. Camargo at second. Harper on at first with nobody out. And now it's 3-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Perez under it. Makes the catch for the out. Now it's the second baseman, David Fletcher. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Next offering is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Now 2 out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's the Phillies catcher, Garrett Stubbs. 3-1 now. In the air, out towards left center. Robles makes the catch, and that'll do it. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Bottom of the first, and towing the slab here, Framber Valdez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The 1-1. In the air, right field. Schwarber gets under it. Calls it in for the out. Now batting A-Ray Adrianza.
The shortstop, A-Ray Adrianza.
Rips one to right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Slow roller to first. Bodie takes it himself, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, now it's going to be Jeimer Candelario. And a count 1-2.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
The 1-2. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Here's David Bodie.
The first baseman, David Bodie.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Next pitch in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball right side to first. That's the third out. Down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And it gets by him.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Cruz stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the veteran third baseman, Maikel Franco. The 1-1. Swing and a bouncer. In plenty of time to first, and that is out number 2. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 2 for 6 so far in the series.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call time.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Nationals leave 1. They're down 1-0. Back here in Nationals Park. And now the right fielder, Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. That's in there. Going to count 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 1 down. There's Johan Camargo.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Kicks and fires. That one misses. And now 3-1. Line drive, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
And now here is Harper. He reached out a walk his first time. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. And he deals. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 2 down. Man at first. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Smash to the left side. It's in and out of his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
In the air out towards right center. Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. Phillies back in Washington, D.C. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas. In the air, left field. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. Wilmer Perez getting ready to hit.
Perez.
On a line, base hit.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Slice to right, and that one gets down, fair ball. Heading for the plate, and that one's going to get into the corner. 1 runs in. Schwarber fires it in quickly as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground, out to short. Tosses across to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Nelson Cruz digs in now. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. And he chases that one. Good job of damage control right there. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies 1. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Garrett Stubbs. One now. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. That one close, ruled a ball. And a count 2-1. Pitch misses. 3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here's the first baseman, David Bodie. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Next pitch is outside. Stubbs over at second. Candelario at first with no outs. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bell pulls it down, and there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
2 on, 1 out. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
The right fielder, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
The new pitcher in the game, Jeffrey Springs. And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we can get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Breaking ball inside. 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him! Huge strikeout there. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Cesar Hernandez. That one hammered left field. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's the third baseman, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1.
Franco.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Camargo settles underneath it. 2 away now. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
The left
Yeah,
fielder.
just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Next offering misses. Ball 2. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
3-2 now. Tapped out in front of the plate. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, but they still lead it 2-1. New inning getting started, and now for the Phillies, Johan Camargo. And now the lefty, and the slider catches the zone.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Oh,
I don't know how you take that.
that was a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is popped up. Bell puts it away, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Harper.
Here's Harper now with 4 runs driven in on 4 hits to this point in the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 2 away now. Nick Castellanos now at the plate. 3 for 7 in the series so far.
Castellanos.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. Nick Castellanos goes deep, and we're level. It's 2-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's David Fletcher. The wide to kick the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the 3rd out. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Lane Thomas.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Next pitch is popped up. Fletcher. And that's the 1st out in the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Wilmer Perez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Into third base, and the winning run is 90 feet away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it's Luis Garcia. The pitch. And a base hit, and they take the lead.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Knocks it down. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag as the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second.
The first baseman.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Out towards right center field. Schwarber on the move. And that is the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Luis Avila. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Garrett Stubbs. And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And the next pitch is way outside. Bullpen activity starting up now. Kyle Finnegan getting loose out there. The pitch. Slice down the right side. And here it comes. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. And brings it in at the wall.
Man, he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
On the ground to short. Adrianza throws on to first. 3rd out. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Well, we go bottom 6. And now here is Nelson Cruz. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. His 17th of the year. It's 4-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Cesar Hernandez up to the plate.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
This one high in the air to left center. Moniak has this one sized up, and it's caught for the out. Maikel Franco digging in for the Nationals.
Maikel Franco.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Franco, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Perez. Next offering is in for a strike. Swung on, popped up left side. Castellanos racing over to make the catch. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now 4-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Steve Cishek. He's been so good against lefties. And digging in for Philadelphia, Mickey Moniak. Here's a 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And a swing and a miss. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 3.
Kyle Schwarber.
And the righty deals. Swing and a tapper. Schwarber out of the play. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Johan Camargo. Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Phillies go down quietly. Back in Washington, D.C. And now, Luis Garcia. A wind in the pitch. In the air, left field, Castellanos. Under this one. Puts it away for the out. So digging in, A-Ray Adrianza.
A-Ray.
Ball to strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 away. Here's Josh Bell.
Number 19.
Here comes the pitch.
Josh Bell.
Foul ball. Next pitch misses. Full count now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Bounce to the right. Gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nationals go quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Carl Edwards Jr. taking over on the mound, and he'll work on holding this lead. Here's Bryce Harper.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Next pitch misses way outside. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. At the belt and fires. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next to hit, David Fletcher. No outs. Runners at first and third. Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Sean Doolittle up and throwing. Ground ball, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And a run scores on the double play. And here's the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. Righty to the plate. Next offering is outside. That misses, and it's 3-2. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. So they turn things over to the righty, Alex Reyes. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. The 2-1. Ripped to third and caught.
Now batting.
Next to hit for the Nats, Cesar Hernandez. The 1-2. Good eye right there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there are 2 down. And now up for Washington, Michael Franco. And the right-hander's 3-1. And he walked him. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Victor Robles.
Up next for Washington, the left fielder, Victor Robles.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes. And that is that. So 1 left for Washington, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Doolittle. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Back here in Nationals Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Phillies, Jamer Candelario. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And the batter now, David Bodie.
The first baseman, David Bodie.
And the count 1-2. One down, Phillies down a run. That misses. 2-2.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Lifted in the air, right field, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Just a huge at bat right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals bounce back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next guy stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 8 hits.